It is the 7th minute of stoppage time. The board says 4. The referee plays 7. Nobody told you why. Nobody can stop it. The clock just keeps climbing. And here is the strange thing. Almost every other sport you watch counts down. Basketball, football, hockey, a clock ticks towards 0, and when it hits 0, the game is over, clean and final. Soccer refuses. Its clock counts up, never stops, and the man who decides when it ends is a person, not a machine. To understand why, you have to go back to a field where two groups of men could not agree on anything. Picture England in the 1860s. The game we now call soccer is brand new, and it has no single rulebook. Different cities play different versions. In London, the clubs liked short, sharp matches. In the city of Sheffield, the clubs played a longer, more grueling game, closer to 2 full hours. So whenever a London side met a Sheffield side, the first argument was not about the score, it was about the clock. How long is this match? Nobody knew. They had to negotiate it before kickoff every single time, like haggling over a price. In 1866, the two sides finally met in a park in London and split the difference. Not Sheffield's marathon. Not London's sprint. Something in the middle. 90 minutes, 45 each way. It was a compromise. A handshake between two stubborn camps who just wanted to stop arguing and start playing. There was no science to it. No study of the human body, no perfect number. It simply felt like enough that both teams would be properly exhausted and short enough that the thing would actually end. That truce held. By 1897, 90 minutes was written into the official laws of the game, and it has barely moved since. Now, the clock. Here is where soccer made its strangest choice and kept it. The clock does not stop. When a player goes down, when the ball flies into the stands, when someone wastes time tying a bootlace, the seconds keep rolling. So the referee carries the real time in his head. He watches the wasted minutes pile up, and at the end of each half, he gives them back. That is what stoppage time is, not extra. Out. Why not just stop the clock like everyone else? Take it away. Stop the clock every time the ball goes out, and you change the whole feeling of the game. The flow breaks. Players learn to freeze the clock on purpose. The match becomes a series of stops and starts, managed by a timer. Soccer chose the opposite. It chose to keep flowing. The price of that flow is uncertainty. You never know exactly when the end will come. The referee holds it. And because he holds it, the game has something no countdown clock can give you. It has the feeling that time is running out, but might not be over yet. Think about what that does to you in the final minutes. Your team is losing. In a sport with a countdown, you can read the screen and know your hope is gone. In soccer, you can't. The clock is past 90 and still it climbs. 91. 93. As long as the referee has not blown the whistle, the door is open. That is why soccer endings break hearts and stop them. The most famous goals in the sport's history were scored in time that, on paper, should not have existed. The 90 minutes is an old compromise between two clubs who couldn't agree. The rising clock is a promise that it isn't over until a human being says so. Together, they give you the one thing every fan is really there for. One more minute of hope. Now you know. Eusebiterritordi sex.